So yes, you do. PCOS is very, very different in various people. And the ways in which you can avoid getting to a stage of infertility is get checked long before you decide to have kids and understand what levels your hormones are at, and understand with your doctor one on one what factors need to be corrected. At the same time, there is many proven lifestyle modifications for PCOS that do help most patients, that do help in reducing insulin resistance, which is the main culprit behind PCOS. So you make sure you exercise daily, you make sure you're eating right, and from a mental health perspective, do make sure that you are taking care of your mental health, because that does affect your eating, that does affect the levels of activity, and that does affect your sleep. So all of these things also affect your hormones. So very important to take care of your mental health as well.
If I can add two bits to it from a mental health perspective, it is a researched fact that stress and overthinking, anxiety adds to the complexities of PCOS and PCOD. And we've had a wonderful session earlier
Yes.
on this as well in detail where we've spoken about it. Maybe you can put the link to that session, and
Oh yeah.
person can actually go and view it. It's physically it's important, like what Renuka mentioned: diet, exercise, etc., etc. And emotionally also, mentally also, it's important that you focus a lot on relaxation. The cortisol levels get completely haywire with PCOS, because PCOS, the estrogen levels, they contribute to the cortisols to sort of become like easily get triggered. So maintaining your stress, doing a lot of relaxation exercises, a lot of relaxation activities, having very healthy relationships, not just romantic, but otherwise also relationships that make you feel safe and secure, are extremely important in your self-care, whether you're diagnosed with PCOD or not, or PCOS. So even your mental health will play a great role in your like I've had a lot of cases, and these are, so I've had more cases where people have come, where couples have come and they're fighting, and they're not, because they're not able to conceive, and that is triggering them, pressurizing them. And and we focus a lot on helping them evaluate their emotions, and sort of just come out and talk about how they're feeling, etc., etc. And Renuka, you won't believe it, almost 40 to 50% of the times they get to know that they are not even infertile. It was just the stress that was just not allowing
This,
them
yeah,
to
yeah.
conceive. And once they're feeling better, once they're on the same page, once their bonding as a couple has increased, they've conceived naturally, without any effort. And I have numerous cases like this you know
Yeah, yeah. We've had the same sort of cases where there is this initial round of infertility treatment that we give to patients that does not go up to IVF, but it's basic hormone correction, lifestyle correction, and things like that. And if we do, because it's a process and you're struggling, if we don't see any immediate results to it, we just tell them, let's take these 2 months and relax. And let's not think about it, and let's revisit later. And maybe take a break from work for 2 weeks, just take time to be with your partner. And even that reduction, because we do have a lot of stressors in one environment, even that stress reduction, whether they go on a vacation and come back, it helps.
yeah.
And they do conceive naturally, and you realize that okay, this infertility was, or this hormonal dysfunction was not that big a cause that it stopped them. And
Yeah.
that's lovely actually.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great.